Welcome to the chat on Newsday Amarillo and News Channel 10-2. I'm David Lovejoy.
And I'm Chuckalicious Chuck Williams.
And Rhonda will be right back with us. She's helping a guest right now, but we're joined today by one of Amarillo's finest, Corporal Scott Welling from the Amarillo Police Department. Big time this weekend. The 15th Annual Crime Stoppers Car Show kicks off at the Amarillo Civic Center. Corporal Welling, how you doing today?
Good. I said it is finally here. We're getting ready for it. So,
how many vehicles we got in this year?
yeah, we actually hit capacity again before the show. So it's 150. So it's going to be very full.
That's a good deal. Well, I'm talking to someone a couple of days ago about Crime Stoppers and how this works and what it does, and they were questioning: do you really get any information from that? Is it really a vital tool? Like I said, this is your life. You do this each and every day. You've been on the streets. You've been detective work the whole 9 yards. Does Crime Stoppers really make a difference? Does it put a dent in what we see or call crime?
It does. I mean, this year already, we've already cleared out over 150 cases, and that's just from tips. And also, since inception, when we started in 1979, this year we've actually gone over $6 million worth of recovered property. So,
wow,
yeah,
$6 million.
Yeah, we have about $385,000 worth of property and stuff that's been recovered this year.
Wow, so. Wow, amazing. That is amazing. Students Crime Stoppers, and we start thinking about that a little bit more now because school's in session. We were talking before you came on air. Normally we used to think about seasons when the kids are in school, they're occupied, you know where they're at. That's not really the case. Sometimes it's almost a continuous thing when we talk about.
Right, just going, from the summer and going back into school now. So it's just continued to go. The student program is getting well over 1,000 tips a year now. It's running great, and it's like as soon as they got back into school, it just kept on going.
Good deal.
We we talk about the student Crime Stoppers. Other than the obvious name, what is the difference between the regular Crime Stoppers and the student Crime Stoppers?
The only real difference is they're taking tips on like Class C misdemeanors, violation of school rules, stuff like that. And with them being a campus program, they're able to pay out rewards on administrative discipline.
Oh, okay.
Whereas on the adult side, it has to lead to either an arrest or the recovery of stolen property. So that's the only difference in it.
Oh, okay. I never knew that.
It's all anonymous, right? Everything is anonymous.
Right. So that's the basis of the program. Says we don't want to know your name or anything, to identify you. Says whenever you call in, you're either giving us a code name or you're giving the tip ID number. And that's how we identify that individual tipster.
Matter of fact, does it go to a center here or does it go out of state? The initial call.
During the office hours, yeah, both me and Jared are the ones that are here answering the phone. After hours, it goes to a call center. It's outside of Houston, actually, but it's a Crime Stoppers call center. So they go through training, just like we do, and don't take any personal information. We don't even identify male or female when the tipster call. It's just straight across the board tipster. That's how we identify them in the tips. So,
wow.
Yeah, so they actually train to take Crime Stoppers tips.
And how, we talk about if you see something, say something. Is it really, even if you're not sure, I mean, you have some suspicion, it's better to let the professionals dig out the details, correct?
Right. So just the smallest thing, it could lead up to so much more. So yeah, if you have that information or you think you may have saw something, yeah, because it'll be investigated. And if it's not nothing, we learn and we go on. But at the same time, it could be something really big and helpful.
Do you guys work any with or cross lines sometimes with groups like the Panhandle Burglary, Theft Unit, Pace Unit, things like that?
Oh, yeah. It says with different agencies, because both programs actually cover 4 counties, Potter County, Randall County, Carson, and Armstrong. And so we cover all, that territory as well as the schools. But even outside, we work closely with Moore County Crime Stoppers, Top of Texas Crime Stoppers, the whole Panhandle. It doesn't matter if it's, wherever it is, we get that information to that agency.
What are people going to see this Saturday when they come out and see the show?
We have a lot of vendors, over 100 years worth of cars, new ones. So, I think our oldest is a 1917 right now.
Wow.
So, I mean, a little bit of everything. So So I've never seen a DeLorean in person, so that's the one I'm
Really?
looking forward to. I've
Oh,
never
man.
actually, so
Back to the Future.
Back to the future.
right.
Doc
Stainless
Brown.
steel. That was a big deal about that car. It's made
Oh,
from
yeah.
stainless steel. Yeah.
Mhm.
So it's unique. That'll be pretty cool. But it kicks off bright and early. What time do the doors open up on Saturday morning?
Yeah, it's Saturday. It starts at 10 and runs till 4. General admission's only $5. It's free to children 10 and under. Also free to first responders. But I said there's something for the entire family. So come out and help support Crime Stoppers.
Very
guess-
important entity in our
I guess I'm telling on myself. You guys are talking about the DeLorean. I still want to see the original Batmobile.
Oh, I
That would
do
be nice
too.
too.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
That is. And most of the people who show are just local people. These are people who just love automobiles or vehicles or whatever it is. And that's the funny thing. I've seen motorized bicycles there. I have. I've seen.
Yeah.
My friend of mine, Pat, made some bikes a couple of years ago. He took beach cruisers and put motors on them. And they were at the
Really?
car show one year. It's everything from your ATV to your anything. If it's got wheels, they'll show it there. Crime Stop.
Exactly.
So come on by and hang out, and it's a program that makes a big difference. We talk about the crime numbers rising. It feels like it. If you look at some statistics, they're really not. It's just maybe we report more on stuff, but this is a big tool that they use to help battle crime in our community. And so this is a great chance to support this project. Come on out this weekend. It's the 15th annual Crime Stoppers Car Show. It's Saturday and Sunday.
No, just Saturday.
Just Saturday.
Just
That's
one
what
day
I-
show.
Just one day show.
Mhm.
It's all packed up. It's going to be 150 vehicles in the Civic Center. Don't miss it. And like I said, it's just one of those things. I don't want to put Corporal Wellen out of a job, but you wouldn't be too bitter if all of a sudden they said we don't need Crime Stoppers anymore. Wouldn't that be a great world?
It would be. That would be nice.
Put you out of business. Come out and see Corporal Welling. You can meet some great law enforcement officials. You can see some great cars, and you can make a difference in our community. Crime Stoppers Car Show this weekend, Amarillo Civic Center. Corporal Welling, be safe out there.
Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
Anytime. We'll see you soon. We'll see you. Matter of fact, I'm taking Dad out there
All right.
Saturday morning.
My
Yeah,
dad would like to
Yeah,
go
my
too.
dad likes that kind of
Mhm.
stuff. So we're going to see that Saturday morning. Corporal, we'll see you soon. Take care.
Thank y'all.
Right. All righty. The Make-A-Wish guy, hard to believe, 15 years.
Mhm.
Yeah, it
Already
is.
15 years for yeah, that's amazing. We're going to take a quick break. We're back with more chat right here on Newsday Amarillo and News Channel 10-2.